Hi everyone, this is Andy from Weekly Remix, and this week we're going to try something a bit different. I thought, I'm going to try and diversify the channel this year. As you well know, I do like remix videos, I do quiz videos, and I have been, if you look at my channel, it's been active for like 16 years. So this week I'm going to share one of my other passions for you. Well, yeah, one of my other passions, which is retro gaming. And a lot of people don't know this, but I'm not really a gamer. I don't really spend hours and hours playing these retro games, but I'm a big fan of repairing old electronics. Example, this Nintendo NES came to me broke. I fixed it, put a new case on it as the other one was a bit knackered and a bit cracked, and I'm gonna do a playthrough, like they call it Come Play With Me. So I'm gonna do about 15 minutes of a game of my choice, which, as you can see, I've got, I think, about 10 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 10 games. And my favourite ever game is this. Obviously, it's the OG game. It came with the NES back in 1983 when I was 0 years old. I wasn't born until the year after. So I think this week I'm going to play through this one. Obviously, Super Mario 3 is probably regarded as one of the best games of all time, but I've got Double Dragon, Stealth, which I've never played, Roll Fighter, A Boy and His Blob, which I have played, but I'm not sure I'm going to do a playthrough with that because I don't understand the game. It's very strange. This McDonald's game, which I've never even seen. I think that's called Double Dribble. Marble Madness, which was a game I had back in the day, which I really struggle with. It's a tough game, but I might do a playthrough on that next week. And Kickoff, the label's a bit one on that one, and the World Cup. So let me know out of these games next week which one you want me to play through, but I'm going to start this week with Mario and Duck Hunt. So I hope you're going to enjoy this kind of new direction the channel's going in. I will still continue to post the remixes and the and the quiz videos, which have been doing really well, but please give us a like and subscribe. And I'm going to go over to the computer shortly and I'm going to start streaming live on Let's Play Through Super Mario Brothers. Good evening everyone, welcome to Weekly Remix. I think you've probably just seen the intro, but I am Andy from Weekly Remix. And as discussed, I'm going to do a playthrough of Super Mario Brothers. I can't actually hear this on the monitor. You should be able to hear it at home. But I'm just going to try and play through. I would say for about 15 minutes. It's a game I've not played in probably 10 years. As a kid, it was my favourite ever game. So this is the first one I'm going to play through on these first few weeks. So let's get into this. So level 1-1. Sorry, I've never actually done any kind of commentary on these games before, but I'm just going to play through. Any tips and tricks along the way, please let me know. It's amazing kind of what nostalgia brings back to you, because obviously as a kid, 40 years ago, well, maybe 30, 36 years ago, I used to play this a hell of a lot, and you remember all the tricks, all the tips, all the drain pipes can go down, but all I'm going to play here is probably until I die, if I lose my first 3 lives, or well, I can't remember if you get continues in this game, but again, please let me know down below in the comments. I am playing on the original NES hardware, so it might be a bit slow because I'm just using it through a video capture card. Oh, I've not finished that level already, have I? There we go. Maybe I should have slowed down and got a few more coins because I might need a few more lives as these levels get harder. I do remember, which is crazy as it was so long ago, the cheat on this level where I think you can still run. You can run above the level and jump to maybe level 4 or 3, maybe even higher. Who knows? Here we go. This is the underground level. I don't know what you used to call it on the underground world. It's a lot harder than I remember as a kid, to be honest, but I did play a bit. I spent a lot of time doing it back then. If you have been on the channel this week, please get involved in the quiz I put up. I think it was 90s. Movie quiz, in my opinion, quite easy, but I can say that because I actually write the questions, so maybe it wasn't that easy this week, but please have a look, let me know what you think, have a go. It's only 4 minutes long. Right, there we go. Yeah, the trick was there, it still works, and I'm gonna do a quick playthrough. I've not got tons of time tonight, so I'm gonna try and get through this as quick as I can, see how high I can get without completely dying. Oh God, that was lucky. That was very lucky. So if you think, oh God, you're rubbish at this, it is slightly laggy on my, my video capture card, but manageable, still manageable. All right, okay. So I'm gonna probably cheat here. Well, not cheat. Is it a cheat? I don't know. I'm gonna go straight to level 4.
You know, if you like this kind of content, I will be doing more of these if, you know, if they take off, you know, because I'm just trying to get, you know, my subscribers up. I am at 2,000, so everyone who has subscribed, thank you. I'm going to continue doing my remix videos, as, you know, I've got a huge back catalogue that people have never heard, so I will continue to do these, but I'm just trying to get more content out that, you know, if you are from the YouTube world, I don't know if you know, but a lot of my songs, because they are remixes of, you know, popular songs, a lot of them are copyrighted, so I either don't get monetized on them or I don't even get, you know, so to get monetized, you've got to get your listening hours to 3,000, and I don't think if you know, if your copyright is right, you don't even get the listening hours on some of these songs. So, oh God, I'm sorry, I thought you could go down that one. Oh no, this level's a lot harder than I remember. Get in there, keep going. Yes. So please like and subscribe. Please watch this video all the way through if you like my kind of content. Any tips on this game, you know, to get me through to the last level? I can't remember what level it was. Did it go to level 9.3? I don't know, but there we go. Level 4-1 complete, and that was quite difficult actually. I don't even remember what world's next, but I've not played in it for so long. Here we go. I must have had a lot of patience as a kid, because as I had a lot of struggle to try and get through these levels. So, level 4-2, here we go. Oh. This reminds me of the castle level, just without the actual, you know, the blocks were a different colour, weren't they, if I remember rightly, like a silver block. I'm just going to maybe take my time a bit with this one. I don't know, again, if you can cheat on this one, but it's one of them levels where you can go above, I think. Oh, yes. Oh. I think I've messed up that. Oh, no. I thought I messed it up. There we go. Above we go. Let's see if this brings me to a higher level. God, I'm sure there's, you know, I've seen people speedrun this game, and some people, you know, maybe yourself, if you're watching, are amazing in this game, but not for me. But maybe I'm going to practice over the next few weeks. I have just finished repairing my Nintendo NES, so I don't know if anybody knows, but, you know, I had to clean the connectors. I bought a new one of them cartridge connectors for it. I've cleaned the big connector on the board. I've still got a problem with the Player One port where the wires are broke, and I cannot find for me the NES ports with the OEM wires anywhere. You know, people are selling them in the US and, you know, in Canada, but I am UK based, and I cannot find anyone who just sells the ports. You know, this is my Nintendo I've had for a long time, so I kind of get it fixed, but I don't want to buy another full one just to kind of butcher it for just the controller ports and the wires. I can probably repair the wires, but they're really fine, and I just want to do it properly so it doesn't break again. So if anybody knows, anyone that either sells, you know, Nintendo parts or anyone can get hold of one or send me one, let me know. I'm willing to pay. I just want to try and get hold of it. It's just a Player One controller port that I need replacing. Oh God, I've got a life. Nice. I didn't know that was even there. Can you go down this one up here? I do not know. Oh yes. I thought it was one of them. Is it underwater levels? I'm really not a fan of them. I am just rushing through this, by the way, so I would have normally gone over the top and round, but I have not really got time for that tonight. So I'm just gonna, my goal for the 4 lives I've got now is just trying to get, not points, just as high a level as possible. Let's see where I get. So 5-1, finished in 6 minutes 33, that's not too bad. I know there's speedruns at this game, and, you know, hats off to them people, they are amazing at this. Oh God, that was very lucky, that done. Oh crap. What I reckon there, that just glitched and I died. If anyone saw that, I actually just disappeared. And again, my Nintendo, my NES is still having, you know, the odd problem. I think, you know, the new Edge connector, I did buy the old one. You know, the trick if you want to fix your Nintendo is you can buy the old one and, you know, it kind of gets all the grime off the existing connector, but that didn't work. I had to do the lockout chip fix, which if you don't know, you cut, I think it's pin 4 off the leg, and it stops your Nintendo constantly resetting. That did help, really, but, you know, just to get this game on took a bit of wiggling, a bit of blowing of the cartridge, a bit of cleaning. Oh, crap. There we go. I don't think I'm going to get much level in levels. Maybe 5, 3. Down to 3 lives, I think. Oh. Well, that wasn't very good, was it? Oh no. Okay, let's continue. I could do with that mushroom again, wherever it was. Are these called the Hammer Bros or something, these two? No, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go. Oh, that was very lucky. That was not intentional, by the way. Crap. Yes. Here we go. Mushroom. Honestly, this game is a lot harder than I remember. So I do the hard bit and then die at that bit where I've just got to do a little jump. Last life, I've managed the last 8 minutes so far. Let's see if I can do, you know, get to even the end of this level. I might try and speedrun it. There you go. Oh god, that was lucky. That was very lucky. Take my time here because I'm not dying here. That'd be embarrassing. Ready? Yes, complete. So, as you know, as a remixer producer, if you've got any remix suggestions, any songs you'd like me to do my kind of housey, cheesy version on, put a comment below and I will, you know, I'll let you know if I'm going to work on it. I do take suggestions. I'm always after creative ideas for songs you'd like to see remix, maybe even the Mario theme tune. Remix that's not a terrible idea, but there was one back in, I can't remember, like 94, it was called, maybe earlier than that, Ambassadors of Funk, and I think it was called Super Mario Land. I might link that in the description below because that was a banging tune and I've not heard it for about 30 years, so. Oh no, I was going to go back for that mushroom, but I'm not going to. I assume it's a mushroom, I don't know. Oh crap, it's always easy ones. I think I'm going to blame my old controller. If you look, I'm playing the original hardware. This controller is absolutely, it has seen better days. I have got another one, but they've both been in my garage for the last decade maybe. I'm sorry, I'm dead sorry, didn't mean that. Right, okay. Thank you. I will do another playthrough next week. If you look, go back to the start of the video and I do explain the games I'm going to. I did get Super Mario 3 in the post today and it is one of my all-time favourite games as well. So go back, have a look at the start of the video and what games I've actually got. And I'll do a playthrough next week. So thank you for tuning in. See you next week.